Welcome to Information Retrieval Techniques. This is G. Parthasarathi, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science. The learning objective is to learn different techniques of recommender system. The definition for recommender system. It is an information filtering technique which provides to the users which he or she may be interested in. Based upon the previous history of the corresponding user or corresponding user's feedback, we are going to suggest or recommend the product or service to the user. Okay, this is called a recommender system. The familiar example of recommender systems are the first one, Netflix. Here, the Netflix recommending based upon this viewers' past history, it will recommend in a particular genre. The second one, Amazon.com. Okay, they are recommending products and services based upon the previous purchase history of the user. The third one, the social and professional network sites like LinkedIn and Facebook, they are suggesting friends based upon this, their mutual friends relationship. And also in LinkedIn, they are suggesting based upon this past education institutions and working place, etc. Then the final one, Pandora, that is a music station which recommend the music based upon this user's rating. These are the various examples of recommender systems applications. Now, here we have a different domains of recommender system. We can use in e-stores, then to deliver the product, then loyalty programs, then email campaigns for bills and mailers and such. Okay, these are the various domains where we are employing our recommender system. For this recommender system, we are going to collect the data in three forms. The first one, explicit data, that is customer rating, feedback, and demographic informations. Then second one, implicit data. Okay, it may be purchase history or browse or click history. And the third one, product descriptions or attributes. Okay, based upon the data, we can recommend the product or service to the user. Types of recommender system. Okay, here we have three different types of recommender system. The first one, collaborative filtering, second one, content-based filtering, and the third one, hybrid filtering. Collaborative filtering. The collaborative filtering, we are going to find out the users who have similar taste and preferences to the target user. Okay, here we have a set of users. From the set of users, I am going to find out the similar users for my active user. That is a target user. So once you find the similar users, we can recommend the product to the target user. In the collaborative filtering, we have two different types. The first one, memory-based filtering. The second one, model-based filtering. In the memory-based filtering, we have two types, user-based, item-based. First, we will see this user-based collaborative filtering. In the user-based collaborative filtering, I have taken 5 users and 5 items. Okay, these are the ratings given by users on items. Then, now a new user is entered, that is user A, that is active user, entered. He given the rating for item 1, item 3, and item 4. Once I compare the user A with other users, the user 3 somewhat similar to user A because user 3 watched the same I1 watched or bought this corresponding item. But then I3, I4. So we have 3 items that is similar to active user. 3 items that is similar to active user. So we can recommend to the user, active user, that is item 5. Why I am choosing this item 5? No? These 3 already seen by the user A. The remaining things we have I2 and I5. Among these 2, I5 is somewhat having higher rating. So I'm going to recommend this item 5. This is user-based filtering. I'm finding this similar users. Then we go for item-based collaborative filtering. Here, instead of finding the similar users, I'm going to find out the similar items. The same example, if I see this now, these two items are having similar rating given by the users. So these items are similar. Among the items, we can recommend I5 to the new user. This is item-based filtering. The core concept is in user-based filtering, I'm going to find out the similar users. In item-based filtering, I'm going to find out that similar items. Then second type, that is content-based filtering. Here I'm going to recommend items similar to those a user has liked in the past. Already the user purchased some products based upon this purchase history. I'm going to recommend similar items. Otherwise, I'm going to create based on the content of items rather than the user's opinion. So I'm going to, otherwise we can take that, what are the features of the corresponding product? Okay, based on the features, we can recommend to the user. Okay, this is called content-based filtering. Okay, here we can create user profile or item profile. By using this profile, we can recommend items to the user. This is called content-based filtering. Then hybrid phase filtering. It is a combination of collaborative and content-based filtering. To improve the accuracy, we are combining this collaborative and content-based filtering. That recommended system based upon the technique called machine learning. In the machine learning, we have two types of learning. The first one, supervised learning. In the supervised learning, we have classification and regression. The supervised learning, where we know that target label. Once you know the target label, we can easily classify, depends upon the other features. Okay, that is called classification. It is a regression. Okay, it is here. I'm going to predict the value for my class label. Okay, here we have only binary values, whether it may be 0 or 1 in classification, otherwise yes or no, like this. Okay, we have two options, and also we have some multi-class classifications also available. Then in regression, it is having continuous values, so we can predict the values by using other features. That is called regression. In the classification, we have different types of classification available. Simplest thing now, there is nearest neighbor classifier, k nearest neighbor classifier, and decision tree classifier. Then regression, we have a linear regression model. Okay, and we have many more. So by using your linear equation, we can find this value for your class label. That is called regression. Then the second technique, that is unsupervised learning. Suppose we are not aware of this class label. At that time, I am going to group the similar items as a group. Okay, that group we are going to call it as clustering. In the clustering, we have simplest clustering, that is called k-means clustering. The k indicates that number of clusters. Apart from the k-means clustering, we have density-based clustering. Then we have hierarchical clustering. So now we have a recommender system. After developing the recommender system, we have to measure the performance of the recommender system. We have two things. The first one, prediction measures. Okay, how the model is effective in my experiment. Okay, for calculating that, we have two major measures. The first one, mean absolute error. When the error is somewhat closer to 0, then we are going to tell it's having more accuracy. Similarly, we have a root mean squared error. It is also going to tell how much we are close to the true value. Okay, the base is the difference between your actual value and the predicted value. Okay, that is the meaning of error. Then we have the second one, recommendation measures. For the recommendation measures, if you take the classification problem, we are going to calculate this confusion matrix. In the confusion matrix, we have the four things in between your actual and predicted. That is true positive, true negative, false positive, and false negative. By using these four, we can calculate this precision and record. Through the precision record, we can easily identify how much we are closer to the accurate value. So for I explained this recommender system introduction. Now you have an idea about this recommender system. Thank you. We will meet in the next video.